Hey everybody, this is Joel running with Ultimate Paleo Guy. Today we're answering the question, how do you go about making vegetables taste better? Now this is a pretty common question for people new to paleo because maybe they don't like vegetables, they haven't had it in the past few years, and they don't really taste that good. And so there's a couple solutions here. The first one is that, believe it or not, over time, if you stay paleo and you cut out the sugar, over time your taste buds are going to adjust. All of a sudden, you're not feeding it all the salt and all the sugar that you're basically used to all the time. And instead of eating that junk all the time, you're going to start to have more refined taste buds. So all of a sudden, your taste buds are going to pick up different flavors, and all of a sudden you're going to find that vegetables taste better over time. It might sound a little bit crazy, but it happens. And all of a sudden you'll see stuff like even things that may not seem super sweet, like berries, all of a sudden are this delicious dessert. Or you'll see something like dark chocolate, which to most people seems pretty bitter. If you're strict paleo or you haven't had sugar in a while, all of a sudden dark chocolate seems much more rich, much more different taste. It brings out different tastes in it than you would normally think of like a Hershey's bar. And the same thing happens with vegetables. All of a sudden you start noting these textures and these tastes, these flavors in vegetables that you didn't know were there. But if that doesn't always happen right away, and that takes some time to see that adjustment take place. And so what I like to do, how I make almost all of my vegetables, I would think this would get old over time, but I've been doing it for the last 3 years and I'm still loving it. And it's kind of my go-to recipe. It works for any sort of vegetable, any sort of green vegetable I would say. So broccoli, spinach, kale, whatever. And that's to basically throw them in a pan, put coconut oil on it, and then saute it and throw garlic on top. And that is one, it's going to make your kitchen smell amazing, but it's also just really, really, really delicious. And so that's how I basically eat all of my vegetables. And I used to be a person who would never touch vegetables. On top of that, if you guys are still having trouble with that, a lot of times you can add butter, and that will add a little bit of that fat flavoring that is really, really good and really delicious. But make sure it's grass-fed butter, otherwise your fat ratios are going to be off, and you want to make sure that you're getting the good, healthy fats that your body needs, and not the crappy omega-6s that are going to be in grain-fed butter. So those are the 3 tips I've got for you. Give it time. Your taste buds will adjust. Believe it or not, they will. 2, my go-to recipe: coconut oil, your green vegetable, and garlic. Saute it. Takes 5 minutes. It's quick. It's delicious, and you can do it with everything. And 3, I have a friend that actually even says vegetables are a delivery mechanism for butter. So if you're allowing butter into your paleo template, paleo framework, it's a great way to sort of flavor your vegetables, but also get more out of them. So that's the video for today. If you guys like the video, click like, comment below if you guys want to see more videos and have more questions. If you like the video and want to see more of them in the future, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.